Welcome to the service clinic at Low Country Harley-Davidson. I'm Doc Harley. One of the #1 items you can do to your Harley-Davidson to improve your Harley is to replace your stock air filter with a K&N air filter. Now, I'm not sponsored by this product, but I believe in this product wholeheartedly because it protects your motorcycle but allows it to breathe, and it's reusable. Harley-Davidson dry air filters are replaced every 10,000 miles, and if you put the mileage on your bike, that can add up in cost. You can buy one K&N filter, service it, and it can last almost the lifetime of your motorcycle. So those 2 points of being able to breathe better than the stock one and to last longer and save you money in the long run are two of the big items that I put on my wish list for a product for your Harley-Davidson. Now, you can just replace your stock air filter with a K&N filter, or you can upgrade to the Stage 2 air filters, and which has the K&N style. But just like the comic book says, with high performance comes responsibility. You can let your K&N filter get so dirty that it really doesn't breathe any better than a stock clean filter. Here's the idea. Okay, every air filter should be checked every 5,000 miles. Harley-Davidson has it in their service schedule. You take a look at your dry filter from Harley-Davidson. If it's all caked with oil, mist from your air breathers and dirt, you wash it and you dry and you put it back on. At 10,000 miles, you look at it and see if it can be washed again, but most of the time it's time to replace. On a K&N filter, you check it at 5,000 miles, 10,000 miles. If you think it's getting in this bad a condition, when I can't even see this daylight in it, it's real easy. You can pick up a K&N servicing kit at an auto parts store at your local Harley-Davidson dealer. It comes with cleaner and oil spray. I should tell you that's how K&N protects your. They take their gauze type filter and add a little bit of oil to it. It does not restrict in its breathing, but it helps protect in keeping the dirt and elements out of your motorcycle. So when it's time to service your K&N filter, soak it with the chemical and let it sit for 10 minutes. Let that chemicals work into the gauze and get all that surface dust and debris and all that to the surface. Then when you go to wash this out, go from the inside out. You don't want to shove it through the filter in and embed it on the inside. The inside has been kept clean by the gauze and the oil. So pour your water through this area and flush it. Now, you can do it a couple of times if you think you're just not getting it right. I don't know what conditions you ride in. You could be out in Phoenix area or New Mexico and running through the desert area and getting a lot of the sand and dirt on there. So you can clean it a couple of times, and that would be spraying it 10 minutes, let it soak in, flush it out from the inside out. Then put your air filter and let it dry. Do not use compressed air because you're just going to blow the gauze material out. Don't use heat, all right? No heat to dry it up faster. Just take your time when you're servicing your motorcycle. Put it outside, let it dry, usually about 20 minutes, all right? Then come on in, use your oil spray, and this is not soaking. I'll give you a little tidbit. When we were racing in the Battle of the Twins, we had a horsepower limit. Had to be 90 horsepower. Well, of course, we were pushing a little bit more. When we'd go to the dyno and we'd be at 95 or something, we'd oil a little bit more, and that would restrict. So you just want a light spray about 3 to 4 inches away. Get each pleat a nice pink color, all right? Put it down and wait 20 minutes. The reason I say wait 20 minutes instead of shoving it on going for a ride, because if you pick it up and you've got oil on your table, you did too much. You need to get some of that out of it and maybe clean it real quick and redo it. You just want a light coat on it. So you put a light coat on the outside and it goes into the inside, soaks it all up. Once you've got a nice pink color, put it on your Harley-Davidson and go ride for another 5,000 miles, 10,000 miles. This air filter will service you as long as you take care of it. The only way I see these things not lasting is this condition, never servicing it, or blowing it with an air compressor and blowing the gauze out, that's another reason they don't last. But if you service it on a regular basis, and why not service it? You want to get fresh, good, clean air into your motor to give you the best performance. Another tech tip from Low Country Harley-Davidson. I'm Doc Harley. We'll see you next week.